This segment of DoD TV's Natural Barn is brought to you by Scent Crusher. Scent off, game on.
This week on Winchester and Drury's Natural Born.
Well, turkey season is still going here in Illinois.
All right, Bird, just hit this, will you?
Bingo, baby. This never gets old.
It really helps define a dream season when Taylor's in camp.
He's so pretty.
I get Taylor's buck making a scrape, and behind him, it's the Fork G3.
Bingo.
Winchester and Drury Outdoors present Natural Born. It's in your blood.
Welcome to Winchester and Drury's Natural Born.
Well, turkey season is still going here in Illinois. You know, we were lucky enough just about 2 weeks ago to pull off a double at our buddy Chris's farm. I got another tag. Guess where I'm heading? Yep, back to his place. This time, Kaliser, he's out golfing or babysitting. I don't know where he's at. So Chris says, hey, I'll run the camera, no problems. We get out there first morning. Believe it or not, we are in the same blind that we just pulled this double out of.
Well, good morning from central Illinois. I should say good mid-morning, probably. It's been light a couple hours, and right after light, we had 4 hens come in, 2 of which had big, nice beards, believe it or not. The legal could have killed them, but we didn't, chose not to, because we had a bird gobbling in the distance. Then we just had these 3 jakes come in, and came in silent. They never said a peep. I think I heard one of them on the roost behind us this morning, right off the get-go. Gobbled one time, but you could tell it was that short, chalky jake. They went off, and since then, it's been kind of slow. It's only about 8 o'clock right now. Hopefully give it a few more hours and maybe those hens will kind of go do their own thing. We know there's 2 or 3 longbeards around. You know, maybe they loose their hens, they'll come investigate the call. All right, Bird, just hit this, will you? That bird seems to be getting closer. He's gobbled about 20 times this morning right after pitch down. But when he hit the ground, that was about it. He gobbled on the roost pretty hard. He's fired up, but he doesn't want to seem to be moving yet. Patience, grasshopper, which is something I kind of lack in the turkey wood sometimes. I'm getting better, though. Chris is going to make me sit in this little Dutch oven of a blind because it's hot. I'm hoping this bird says, you know what? I need to go investigate that Matt Van Sice-like calling of Kyle Lamore's. It's getting to be a little after 10, and finally I can see him. We've heard him a lot, but finally I can see him. I'm hoping if he gets up a little further, he's gonna see the decoys. I'm gonna go quiet. I'm done calling. I'm gonna go quiet, sit back, and see what happens. Bingo, baby, this never gets old. My buddy Chris, we did it again. Him and I have absolutely killed some birds in the last 3 years, boys and girls. Oh my God, have we killed some birds. It's getting to be that end of April. As you can tell, it's warming up, and dude, he just read the script, came in, beat the decoy. He doesn't have much of a beard, but he's not a Jake, I promise you that. I promise you he is not a Jake.
Let's go check him out, man. I'm excited.
Look at that. That's wild.
We passed up hens with bigger beards than this morning. And we wait 4 hours and we end up shooting this. What is wrong with us? but you can tell without a doubt he is a mature beard. He's got great hooks, putting the leg tag on the second Illinois gobbler of the year. Well, April 26th, here we are in central Illinois, Saturday morning. We knew there was a lot of birds here because Khaleesa and I were out here second season on our buddy Chris's farm and fortunate enough to kill a couple birds that came right out of the trees behind me. That was a textbook fly down early morning hunt. This one, just the opposite. We heard these birds earlier in the morning, tons of hens with them. A couple hours later, the hens leave, go off to nest. These old boys get alone, and then they come to investigate my calling. Evidently, my calling wasn't good enough at 6:30, but at 10 o'clock it was. He came in, he was all by himself. His beard had a little bit of that winter rot to it, but I didn't have to think twice. He was still getting a load of Winchesters to the head. Second Illinois bird of the year, baby. Off and rolling and having a great time. Again, thanks to buddy Chris. We're gonna try to get him on one tomorrow.
The Missouri rifle season is truly a Drury tradition.
And we are two happy campers.
These two kind of go hand in hand from all the way back at the beginning.
Terry and Mark Drury's first few rifle hunts cemented their love of the sport.
When the rifle season breaks out in Missouri, that family's going to be together and they're going to be putting some mature whitetails on the ground.
Every single hunter has a different definition to a dream season. The thing that makes every season special to me is carrying on a tradition, and it really helps define a dream season when Taylor's in camp and we carry on the tradition of the Missouri Rifle Opener. Taylor had brought a friend up whose name was also Taylor Edwards, so we were going to call this Team Taylor, if you will. All right, now Team Taylor is ready for opening afternoon. Time to get suited up for game day. Put that moss yoke on like we have been for 25 years. We're going back to where Taylor killed the best buck of her life. She shot a 167 out of this blind. We're going back in and we'll see if a shooter is going to show up on this winter bulb and sugar beet field. Something got that out. Guarantee it's a buck chaser.
Oh, coyote.
Get it, get it, get it. Wait till it stops.
Ready?
Yeah, next shot, or next time he stops, kill him. Nice shot.
I got it. You got the coyote.
This doe is not soft. It's going to stand its ground against that coyote, and it's pretty awesome.
I bet that doe thinks she's got some magical powers.
I'm not real sure what's up with these Missouri coyotes because when I see a coyote and I'm hunting in Illinois, man, all I have to do is like try to take the gun off the hanger and they are gone.
It's just amazing what these coyotes can do. I don't think people realize just how destructive coyotes are on our deer herd.
Here it is, the second day of the Missouri rifle season, November the 11th, in fact. And we've got a major cold front, a 35-degree difference from yesterday to today. Accompanied with that cold front is a lot of moisture. When you've got a major rain event, when nothing's moving, and they haven't moved today, I've been driving around just looking to see if there are any deer on their feet. One thing's for sure, when that rain event ends, they're gonna get on their feet and they're gonna go crazy. And the movement could be quite early today. So hopefully we can see some big bucks on their feet. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Let's make it happen tonight.
I said this is what gun season's supposed to feel like.
You got that right. It's gonna be a great sit. Team Taylor rides again, huh?
Oh yeah. T-squared, sister.
This could get really interesting.
Well, we're all settled in a place we call Vodka Pond. Dad and I were here the other morning. We got pretty high hopes for tonight. We're expecting them to move their butts off just because of all the weather changes we've had since last night. This is what gun season's supposed to feel like. Hopefully we can fill a tag.
What do you think, Miss Taylor?
I hope we get to shoot a deer tonight. That's really all I want. That's all I want to.
Hey, that's all I want to.
Yeah.
Thanks, three of us.
Stay up to date with our official journal on DruryOutdoors.com.
This segment of DoD TV's Natural Barn is brought to you by PSC's Carbon Air Experience Performance.
It's early in the afternoon, the rain stops. Now are these bucks gonna get on their feet and do what they should do in mid-November? I look up across the creek and I can see through the trees. I just see a quick glimpse of a rack and I'm trying to get the camera on him and I just can't make out which buck it is.
He's got a doe in front of her.
There's another deer coming. Then I finally see another buck, a different deer. It's as if they're on the same doe. This is a big giant 8-point. I think that's a 5.5-year-old 8-tailer. I've never ever seen him. I got pictures of him last year and this year. To me, the first buck, the mystery buck, headed up the hill, but that 8 looked like he might have turned and come our way. A few minutes passed by.
Yeah, there he is. Right there, right there. Come on by the tree, right there.
That's him, giant. Get on him and kill him. He's come across the creek. He's on our side. He's 80 yards, and he's heading straight at us. Okay, gun. Get on him, get on him. Okay, you're gonna get him in that opening right there, Taylor. Get ready.
Ready?
Matt!
He's blocked.
I know. As soon as he steps, kill him. Get on his shoulder and kill him. I'm on him.
I can't. He's completely blocked.
I know, as soon as he steps, kill him. Matt! Kill him. You nail him, sweetie. You nail him.
Oh my god, that was so good.
Big buck.
Oh my god, good job.
Oh my god.
He just dropped right there.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Team Taylor does it.
Oh my god.
Daddy is beautiful.
He's so pretty.
Oh my
Awesome.
He is awesome. What a beautiful sight. Oh my god.
Good job, Taylors.
That was a lot of fun.
I mean, so much fun. Taylor, it was your first experience in the whitetail woods. What was it like?
When she shot, it was adrenaline. It was nuts.
It was crazy. It was bedlam in the blind as
Yes, it
usual.
was.
He was on the move, across the creek on a doe. Then a bigger mega giant comes in, takes his doe, literally steals him out from under him. And it wasn't long, he was coming our way. Crossed the creek, came right in. Nothing prettier than a big rat coming through the timber. And I've got a few pictures last year and a few pictures this year. I knew who he was as soon as I saw him because I was like, that's that big 8, big shooter, you know? November the 11th, and it's a November the 11th we'll never forget. Just a beautiful big 8-point Missouri buck. But who was that mystery deer across the creek? I caught a glimpse of a rack. I knew it was massive. I just wasn't sure who it was. I had a hunch because I have a camera from where those deer came from on a fence line. I went and checked that camera a few days later. I wanted to see if by chance I'd caught a glimpse of those bucks. Wouldn't you know, I get Taylor's buck making a scrape, and behind him, just a few minutes later, it's the Fork G3. This is a 6.5-year-old buck that I know too well. This is the target animal. He was in that honey hole, and I'd have a chance, hopefully, to take that deer with a bow after the Missouri rifle season. It took about 3 weeks before we had the correct wind to go back in after the Fork G3. Only this time, instead of getting in the gun blind, I've got a ground blind right there, and we're gonna try and take advantage of this Clover Plus death strip, as I call it. That's music to my ears, those turkeys talking like that. It's been a while since we had a hatch like we did this summer. I'm sitting there enjoying the morning, and all of a sudden we look up and look to the south. Big buck, big buck, big buck, big buck, big buck. See? Split G3. Yeah, I see.
Keep up with all the excitement on our official Facebook page.
Split G3. Yeah, I see. Turkeys start to get louder. The audio is literally unbelievable. And then the last thing you want to hear when you've got a 160-inch, 6.5-year-old about to head your way, well, we heard it. These does cannot figure out what we are. They don't know what's going on. Something's got these does wigged out, but all along, the buck kept going back and feeding. It was as if he wasn't paying attention to these old, nasty does up there snorting and carrying on like they always do. There was so much tension in that bottom between the turkey's audio, the does coming and going, the buck just standing there. This goes on for 15 minutes. Well, finally, these does vacate the field. This buck, he's locked in at 50 yards. He's looking towards them, and in my mind, I'm like, he's not coming through the clover. I've got to try this shot.
I'm gonna try him there. He's gonna go to them.
Did I go over it?
Yeah. Smoked him. Smoked him, man. Did it really? Smoked him. You smoked him. Missed the first shot, didn't miss the second one. Oh, those flipping does. I know you can't see it, but you'll hear them snorting and carrying on. And they ran away. All the turkeys flew off. They ran again. More turkeys flew off. We still got turkeys flying. Boy, did they wear us out this morning. That is a giant Missouri buck, 6.5 years old. And these turkeys, I swear, left us because there was so much audio from these birds talking. He didn't really pay a lot of attention to the does.
We felt like the shot was good. We reviewed the footage, and I said, you know what? It's early in the morning. Let's just hold off. We're gonna wait a little bit. And then what do you know? The turkeys just enhanced the morning that much more, and they put on yet another show.
These poor turkeys can't catch a break. Once we walk out here, they're gonna fly back up again. Wild stuff. All right, we're gonna go look for the arrow, see how much penetration I had. Also, see if we find any blood. You see that blood? Oh, look at the blood. He's done. Look at that penetration. He's done.
This is literally 15 yards after the hit, so he's blowing through here, and there's just blood just spewing out of him. That's why we shoot those Rage Extremes. That's crazy. Bingo. Wow. 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 Look at that guy. There's still frost on his rack, Wade, from where he'd been bedded all night. How cool is this buck? Boy, is he a big body deer. What a beautiful buck. And this closes the chapter on a buck that I believe is 6.5 years old. He's the Fork G3. And you get into this post-gun season mentality, and that's why we're in orange, because it's still the Missouri antlerless season. He has endured now probably about 16 or 17 straight days of guns popping, and just very fortunate to be close to him this morning. I believe he was bedded just off that field. That's why we snuck in there this morning. We had the ozonics out because we had a light wind. I've been getting pictures of him, although not consistently, but I have gotten pictures of him on that field, and just feel so fortunate he walked out this morning. One of the monarchs of the Missouri farm has been the last few years. Big body, big rack, and big smile today. Just an awesome buck. I mean, look at the character in that rack. He is just fantastic.
Next week on Winchester and Drury's Natural Born.
Every year I go up to Dad's place, he's got the deer zeroed in.
Not happening fast. Wow. All right, here we go.
How was that show this morning? Phenomenal show.
There's Soldier right there. He's coming in the back.
That 7-year-old warrior is down.